Hey everyone, so we are going to dinner for my dad's birthday in the city, San Francisco, for those of you guys that don't know kind of what area I live in. Yeah, so I figured I would show you guys kind of a more special occasion kind of makeup look, even though I don't really wear a lot of makeup anyways. So a special occasion look to me, it might be like an everyday look to some of you, but anyways, this is just what I do, and I figured I'd kind of do a chit-chatty little get ready with me kind of thing with you guys because it's been a while. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I'm going to start off with my hair actually, because I just applied my skincare and then I applied the Benefit Professional to my skin, and I'm just kind of gonna let that sink in for a little bit. My hair is a mess. Like, okay, I've been trying to do the co-wash thing because I used to like just not wash my hair all that frequently, and it was like, I don't know, like it was still dry, and on top of that it was dirty. So now I'm trying to do the co-wash thing, but I feel like my hair isn't used to it yet because I just started it. So my hair like feels better overall, like my ends feel better, and I feel like once I get rid of the greasiness at the top, like maybe I just need to use a clarifying shampoo up top and then like just right here, and then use something else everywhere else and like co-wash the rest. But I don't know, how do you guys deal with the oiliness? Let me know, because everything else is good, but I'm used to having a lot more volume than this. But this looks amazing. Like, my curls have never been this rejuvenated ever, so big thumbs up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start tackling this. Okay, so let's get started. Just gonna apply some lip balm to prep our lips while we do our hair. This is one of those EOS bombs. Like, I rediscovered these at Costco, and I like fell back in love with them. I feel like they were in a really big lawsuit or something. Something bad happened. But anyways, I picked this set from Ouai, and I think it's so cute. It's called Morning Ouai, or Ouai Morning After Kit. So getting freaky in here, but I find it really cute and it's really convenient, and also Ouai's like aesthetic and packaging is amazing, straight up my alley. But this is a dry shampoo foam. Now, I've never used a foam before, like this is my first time using it, so don't judge if this goes way wrong or if I'm using it that way, but if I use this wrong. So yeah, just gonna, I'm really scared, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's like shaving cream. Holy crap, I think that's way too much. I'm gonna burn through this so fast. Okay, anyways, I got this shaving cream looking thing on my hand, so we're gonna put this on my head. Okay, so I really like that actually. It made it really easy to like apply, like you can control where it goes. I feel like with a powder, I end up messing up my curls because the spray kind of like, you know, and kind of can't control it, and it gets like really, like they're nice because they add texture, like the spray ones, but they kind of tend to go all over the place and they leave like a residue. This one didn't, and it's really easy to control and didn't mess with my curls. So if you have curly hair, I feel like you would really like this. But anyways, now I'm just going to prep the hair with this, which is the Rose hair and body oil. I've been using this for a couple of days and I really like it, but my one complaint is I don't know what happened to my packaging, but it's leaking everywhere, so not good. But it's definitely a little bit on the thicker side for a serum, so if you have really thick or like curly, unmanageable hair like me, I feel like you'd really like it. But if you had thinner hair, I don't know, it might be a little too heavy. Okay, so just kind of scrunching that to get some curl back in there. Don't want to weigh it down too much, but I just want to kind of smooth it down and add something in there to protect my hair before I do go in with the curler. And now my hair is naturally curly, so we're not going to mess with the texture too much because it is looking pretty good today. So I just use this, I think this is the 1/4 inch barrel, and I like took the clip off so that it kind of turned into a wand, because I actually got this like in high school when I was broke AF. So I just kind of like grab random sections or sections that are a little bit straighter and kind of just add a little bit of curl in there just to kind of clean it up. All done, all shaken out. Added a little bit of triple bar. Ooh. Added a little bit of dry bar triple sec just to the roots and kind of throughout the ends, just to add some texture and kind of make it more piecey. I think my camera shut off, but that's what I did. Anyways, that's our hair done. I might add some hairspray later just to make sure that it stays, but I'm liking this so far. Okay, so now that our hair is done and my face is all prepped, got the primer sitting on there, I'm just going to go in and spritz with some Urban Decay All Nighter. Just because we're going to be in the city walking around, I'm going to have makeup on for quite a while, so I just want to make sure that everything sticks. Never have too much priming spray or setting spray. So the good thing about this one is you can use it as both. So I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender and take this Cicapair by Dr. Jart. And this is a color correcting treatment. It's like a green tinge, so it gets rid of any redness, which is good because I have rosacea and I kind of just had like a big skin breakout lately, and it's healing, but I do have the scars left over, so it's never any fun. But this guy helps tame them down before I put foundation on, and on a day-to-day basis I usually just wear this with some concealer. So actually I'm just going to use my hands. And then I'm just going to go in with foundation. So the one that I like to use is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This has been my like holy grail foundation for years now, probably at least a year and a half. So I just kind of drop this directly on the skin. Probably not the most sanitary, but I find that it's kind of just easier to do it this way. And if you're going for a super flawless look and you want to make sure everything's super blended, I'm going to show you kind of my routine for that. That's really going to make sure that like your texture is taken care of and everything, because I do kind of have that as well. So just going to grab grab a brush first and just very like lightly pat it in. I feel like using a brush, like brushes soak up less product, and so I'm really just gonna push it into the skin first and then use my beauty blender to make sure that everything's blended. And you can kind of like use it to buff it into the skin too, but I like to stipple if it's a special event and I want full coverage. So and then I'm just going to use the beauty blender to make sure there's no like weird brush marks or anything, and really just make sure that it melds into my skin. Okay, so onto concealer. I'm using my good old Shape Tape to cover up any blemishes. And then I know some people do like to use this like as more of a highlighting kind of concealer, but I don't, so I use my YSL Touche Eclat for that instead because I like more of a natural kind of highlighty look. So just applying that, some onto the lids. I like to put some around my nose too, and then just anywhere where you would highlight. So now that I look absolutely crazy, and then what I like to do on like really stubborn red spots is I just take a powder. This is my ambient lighting one, and I'm actually gonna powder like my whole face later, but I just like to set the concealer, and this yellow one specifically helps reduce redness, so I just kind of like pack it on really thick like you would if you were baking, in any areas that might be red or where I want to make sure that the concealer doesn't come off. And then again, just with my beauty blender, this gives the most natural look. It kind of helps to meld the powder with the skin so it doesn't look all cakey. Okay, and then I'm just going to set everything using this brush, and I'm going to go into this one now. This is kind of the more pinky one. It's called Diffuse Light. This palette is so old, but I just like cannot get myself to part ways with it because it's so beautiful, and I will use it literally until the last speck. It's just such a versatile little palette. I think they just came out with their new one for this year, so we'll have to go check that out. So now my face, whoops, dropped my beauty blender. Now my face is all prepped for powder products that I'm going to be using, so I'm going to go in. I bought the Just Peachy Mattes palette. I am already like so obsessed with my normal peach palette, but mattes are like straight up my alley. It's weird because I like dewy skin, but I like matte eyeshadow better. I don't know, I feel like shimmery shadow tends to look really tacky on me and like photograph really weird. Maybe I just like don't know what I'm doing with it, but anyways, I'm gonna go into this, and I'm gonna take Peach Tea and go into my crease. We just keep blending and kind of pray for the best. So, you know, go. Take the shade Peach Tart, and I'm going to build that more into the outer corners. I'm going to go in underneath with the shade Peachy that we use in our crease again. Love it. Love it. So then I'm just going to apply the shade Peaches and Cream, which is a nice like orangey shade, all over the lid. There we go. Natural, peachy, pinky, smoky eye. And we're just going to do the brows before I finish this off with liner and mascara. So I'm going to be using my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I don't usually like fill in my brows on a day-to-day basis because they are pretty thick, but I just like to like add a little bit more shape for Okay, so just gonna set them with some brow mascara from NYX in the shade Blonde, and I like this because it kind of adds like a highlight and also helps my brows match my more blonde bits. I mean, it doesn't really show up all that much, but especially once you comb it out, but I like to think it lightens it up a little bit. So I'm gonna comb that through with a spoolie, make sure everything's all blended. It's like the theme of makeup. Just keep blending until it looks decent. All you need to know. So there we go. They're not even. I really need to get them fixed and like get the shape sorted out, because when I got them done in the past, the lady like, I don't know what she did with the shape, but they're not even. And I've been working with my brow girl to like even them out for a really long time, because like this one's really like fluffy and this one's a little more carved out. But anyways, we're gonna forget that. I feel like I look crazy because my brows are like so boom and nothing else is on. So let's go ahead and fix that. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of contour. I like to keep my contour pretty natural. So I'm going to use this Hourglass palette again, and then it's kind of like a more radiant bronzer, but I like the way it looks because I like to keep everything radiant. So I'm using this brush, which really helps me because I'm contour challenged. So it really just helps me like place it on there and know exactly where it's gonna go. So I can see that, and then I kind of just pack it on at first just so I know where it's gonna go. And then from there we blend it out. Just so I can kind of get a feel for what's going on. Also, I really want to try cream contouring, but I feel like I wouldn't know what I'm doing. So if you know any like good tutorials or something that's gonna teach me like to be a little more competent with contour, especially cream contour, let me know. But anyways, just blending that out. And this brush is so soft and so nice. Really just helps you like concentrate that contour. So it doesn't get all over the place and look like a mess. So just blending that out real quickly with the brush, and then I go back in again with the beauty blender, because surprise, surprise, that's how I blend everything out. Just to make sure that any harsh edges are taken care of. And also, like, the fact that you use this to blend out your foundation means that it kind of helps meld all the colors together, which I really like. So it looks way more natural. Okay, so very, very natural contour. Nothing crazy, because I'm not, like, a crazy contour girl. But anyways, just touching up some spots where I don't want my concealer to come off. And then we're going to go in with some blush. So, just going to use this Hourglass palette, shocker. Because A, it's beautiful and I love it and I use it for everything. B, I'm not a real makeup guru and I don't have money to buy 1.5 million blushes, nor do I get sent them. So this is just whatever I can afford with my own money. I do have other blushes, but this is just my favorite. So just gonna apply this, and I kind of apply it all over just to like give my face a really rosy natural glow, which I really like. And these blushes also have that ambient lighting powder in them, so they're going to be a little bit more on the glowy side, which is just my whole face aesthetic. So I was going to use my glow kit, which is kind of what I use more on a regular basis, but it's a special occasion, so I'm busting out the good stuff. Okay. This is an Artist Couture highlighter in Illuminati. So this stuff is like, guys, if you're as addicted to like the glow as I am, this stuff is like crack, because I literally have never used a highlighter this concentrated and this intense. Like, if you want to be blinding people out there, this is what you should use. So I use a fan brush to make this like really, really diffuse. Otherwise you're gonna have like a straight stripe, because I'm not even kidding, this stuff is so intense. But just gonna apply this really, really carefully. So I don't know if you guys can see that. The lighting in here is like not that great. But I'm starting off like really, really subtle, and then we can go from there, because I don't want it to get too crazy. Okay, so started off a little something, and then I'm just going to build it up a little bit, like very little by little. Holy moly. I'm like so scared when I use this stuff. Like, I love it, but if you apply too much, like, you're going to look crazy for day to day. If you like that really harsh highlight, then you do you, boo. But it's not my thing. Especially because I kind of have like acne scars and all that stuff, and highlighter can really emphasize that. So okay, then I'm just going in with a beauty blender. Oh my god. And going in like right on the tip of the nose, the inner corner. So just blending that out. Again, lip. And it's just the most beautiful. Like, it's so intense, but it doesn't, like, it's not glittery or, like, super harsh, you know? So I'm just going to add a little bit more because, you know what? It is a special occasion and we're going to go all out. And a little under the brow. Okay, so it's really, really intense, but if you shear it out, it looks so, so natural. You guys can barely see that, but I promise you guys. But, like, hold on. I'm just going to swatch this for you. Like, if you really wanted intense highlight, like, you could make this shit real intense. Oh, God. My camera sucks, but, like, it's pretty insane. Not that you can see it, because the lighting is crap in here. Anyways, now that I've made a glittery mess everywhere, I'm gonna put that away. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, so then I'm just gonna finish off with the lips and the mascara. I love that about the Lush lip scrubs. They taste so good. Okay, so I don't know what color to use. Could go for like a matte. I don't think I want to do like a dark color. Like, I'm kind of digging this whole monochromatic matte pink thing right now. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite Tarte lip paint. This is like a mini size that you got at Sephora for your birthday, and I've been meaning to buy the full size. I really need to, because this is like, I have a weird thing with liquid lipsticks. Like, everything breaks me out. This one is so nice and moisturizing, and it does not dry matte. They have the new formula, the quick dry, which does dry matte, but I don't like it because I like a more moisturized lip. But that is beautiful, and I really like the way it matches the eyes. Just gonna top it off with my Lancome Juicy Shaker. This is like a new product to me, and I find it so fascinating and so cute. But you just, like, it's like a sponge, and you just dab it on, and it's so fun and really actually moisturizing. Okay, so there we go. And then just gonna finish off the eyes. I don't think I'm gonna do any eyeliner, but we'll see about that. I'm just gonna go in with this like tiny sample of the Lancome mascara lash prep primer thing, you know what I'm talking about? One of those white things. I don't even know if this stuff actually works. I feel like it does, but just gonna add that to the top lashes. I already have pretty long lashes, so I don't really like to wear like falsies, plus I'm really awful at it, so just mascara. So because of that, I do like to really take the time to work on my lashes and like really just go in with mascara. So I'm gonna let that set for a little bit, and then I'm gonna use two different mascaras. So I'm gonna use their Real and then the YSL, which is waterproof, super bougie, but I love it. Both of these are not cruelty-free, but I just have not been able to find a good cruelty-free mascara that works as well as these ones do. So I'm really sad about it, but I'm going to use these for now until I can find something. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I did try the Better Than Sex, but hated it because it got all over my eyelid, and the wand was just very sloppy to me. I think it's like the shape of my eyes or something, but it just did not work. So that's, they're real, done. I am like a mascara freak, you guys. But I'm just gonna coat this just to add some waterproofing and also add a little more volume. I feel like the waterproof helps it hold a curl too. I don't like to curl my lashes because I feel like it looks really artificial, and like just with a mascara I can push them up enough to where they look curled like that. It's way more natural, doesn't pull on my lashes, doesn't damage them. So if you do have like stick straight lashes, I would recommend curling them. I just got blessed with really long, easily curled lashes, so got lucky in that department. Not so much in the boob and butt department, but you know, we deal with it. So no falsies, nothing, just mascara. Loving it. And then the lower lashes. Okay. And we're all done. Actually, this one's like not even. Okay, that's better. Now we're done. The glow up is real, y'all. Thank God for makeup and hair. Anyways, we're just gonna finish this off with a spritz of the Urban Decay All Nighter. Get my hair out of here. Whew. Do you think I sprayed enough, you guys? But anyways, whew, man, went a little crazy. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's nice and natural, but still nice for like a little bit more glam. Like it's like kind of like natural glam. So it's like when you still want to look natural, but still put together. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.